Well, it's almost Valentine's Day, bestie, so we're going to do another quick set for Valentine's Day. And we're going to do three of these nails. There we go. That beautiful purple color, and then we're going to come in and do this pink color. It's a subtle difference that honestly, it didn't matter, right? It doesn't matter what color you put underneath. It does need to be a little bit light because we're going to put some stuff on top. And today that's going to be alcohol inks. These alcohol inks are inks that I made myself. I never bought any alcohol inks, but I always saw them on other people's videos. Guys, somebody's working outside, so there's some banging noises out there. I'm sorry. I cannot control what goes on outside, sadly. So we may hear occasional banging. So anyway, these alcohol inks were just some not Sharpie, but Sharpie dupes, I guess you would say, that I got at the 99-cent only store. And I used empty bottles from gel polish that I had cleaned out with acetone and alcohol. And then I just filled them with alcohol and then shoved the pens, the markers, inside the bottles and let them sit for a couple days. And then voila, alcohol inks. So if you have been wanting to try alcohol inks, and yes, I'm wiping all of that away with a little acetone actually. And if I had tried harder, it would have gotten all of that off. But really, I just wasn't happy with where I was headed with that look. And I decided to remove most of the color and try again. And I'm much more happy with how it ended up in the end. When I use my alcohol inks, I always make a huge mess. So make sure if you use alcohol inks, you put down some paper towel or whatever. Although they're just alcohol inks, alcohol cleans them up. So it's not a huge deal if you make a little mess. But maybe don't use them on marble because I'm not sure how well that would clean up. My surface is plastic, basically. Probably some sort of vinyl. I don't know exactly. I don't know what it is. Now what I'm doing is just flicking some on there using my finger and just sort of flicking the bristles to make them make little splashes. And I love those splash marks. So what we're going to do is use plain alcohol to make more because I love the color story we're at right now. I don't want to change that, but I want more of those little marks. And you can see as it hits, you don't notice it so fast, except where I touched my finger to it. Oops. But it spreads and it just changes the vibe of the colors and, mixes them together sometimes and gives you a third or fourth color that you weren't expecting. And that's the fun of the alcohol inks for me, is how crazy you can get with them. And also you can do subtle looks with them too, like using them sort of like watercolors. So there's a lot of options. And if you don't want to buy them, buy some cheap markers and make your own. But heads up, guys, making your own, it's messy. And be prepared to spill. No matter how hard you try not to, I almost always spill a little bit of my alcohol inks. So just be careful, right? And make sure when you buy markers, they're non-toxic. There you go. That's a big plus too. So as you can see, I'm just using a little hand painting to put some hearts and the word love. We're going to use another one of my favorite things in my collection, which is my nail powders to color these. And I'm going to attempt, wow, excuse me. It's been windy here for like 3 days, and so my allergies are out of control. And of course that makes my asthma get a little croaky too. And so I'm a little today. So excuse me. So like I said, we're going to use my nail powders and come in and color these. If you don't want to do that, if you don't have the powders or anything, just use a colored gel. It's totally, you don't have to do this part. You don't even have to color them if you like the white. Just do white. But we're going to attempt, as I was trying to say, the that sort of, neon sign situation. I did not show making that heart, but it's just a heart there in the corner, right? Just a small heart. We're going to do that neon sign thing. Don't be me. Do not make the mistake that I made, which was not top coating this before I came to do the white, because you can't clean up any mistakes you make if you don't top coat first. And I thought I was slick and that I was gonna be perfect with this. I wasn't. The only one that's not okay to me, really, that's not true. Even on the letter E, I'm not happy with how I did the white. But mostly I'm not happy with the heart in the love, in the word love. This one, the white doesn't really pop against the yellow. So I wish I'd used like a green or something else. Maybe I don't know, an orange or something. That might have popped better. But, you know, live and learn. No regrets, right? I don't regret it. I just... had I another opportunity, I might try a different color. And I will remember that for the future. It's just that the yellow is so bright. Now, this is where pretty much everything else I'm okay with. But I could have just made the nail over. But here's the thing. I'm actually putting this video up a couple of days early. It's not going to show up for you till Saturday, but I am going to go and spend Friday and Saturday with my youngest daughter and her family and go see my son play soccer at soccer camp on Saturday. So I do not think I'll be home in time to get the video up. So I just wanted to make sure it was already ready to go for you guys. And I didn't have time to make another nail, so I didn't. There's another way I could have fixed this, which is just remove the color from the white and then come in with some top coat or some base coat and just again letter it out and then come in and put the color on, base coat the whole thing, and it would have only taken a little bit of time, but I don't have that little bit of time. So there it is. There it is. But I didn't want to not give you guys a video on Saturday. I still want to hang out with you guys. I'm just not going to have time to put it up on Saturday. I'm going to be here. I'll have my phone with me. So if you guys comment or say something, I will comment right back. You know I always do. But I just don't have time to play on Saturday with the video because I'm going to be at soccer camp. Right? I think that starts at noon. And I don't know how long it is, but then maybe we go for lunch or we go shopping or whatever. By the time I get home, it's probably going to be the time for the video to be up. So there you go. Just no time for it. So now on these other two, as I was yapping away about camp, I'm just going to go ahead and put a heart gem and a couple of heart metal bits. And I did come in and top coat on top of that again, just to make sure those metal bits don't pop off. And here we are top coating the other nails. This is a glitter top coat because the glitter in here is actually flakies and it's kind of pink, as you can see. And I thought it went really well with this set. And I'm not unhappy. I love the way that when the light hits those little flaky bits, that they shine and glint for you. I love this set. I'm absolutely going to do more in the neon situation because I really like it. And I think that I can get better at it. And that's the whole point of this channel, is to try things and get better at them. So if you like that kind of thing, don't forget, hit the subscribe button. We're getting close to 750 and another giveaway. Guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. Let me know what you think of it in the comment section below. We are going to see you on the next one. Bye-bye.